Hi guys, and welcome again. So it's me speaking to you again. So now I want to open today's Advent. As I said in previous vlogmas episodes, if you're new, I'm doing my kind of own Advent calendar this year, where I basically browse through my stash every day. Sorry, and show you a yarn or yarn quantity out of my stash, and then showing you a project with it. I'm actually going to show two different yarns and two different projects today, because I still have so much yarn unspoken that I can easily fill the whole Advent calendar and still having a lot of yarn left. So I think I'm going to start with a smaller project I picked out today, and this is enough for one skein of knitting for olive merino. This is in the color soft peach, and then this is the soft silk mohair in the color mushroom rose, and I'm going to pair this lovely two yarns together, and I will make the maiden hat by Knitsoever. I actually had the honor to tag edit her pattern, because I'm not only a pattern translator, I'm also a tag editor and grader. I recently started that. She was the first smaller designer that I've reached out to, and yeah, I had the honor to tag edit this for her, and no testers or no one had any problems with it, so I did my job correct, and this makes me super happy. So since this is not like a basic hat, I would say, because it has this super cool brim, I thought it would be really cool to like not have just only a basic stockinette or a basic ribbed hat. This looks quite cool. So I would love to make the hat with this one. And then the second Advent for today is a yarn quantity. I'm just gonna hold it up so you can see. So this is the yarn. It is 5 skeins of the Tuku Wool DK. It is 100% Finnish wool, and these are 100 gram skeins and contain 250 meters. And this is in the colorway 828, and it's this really cool washed out pinky taupe-ish color. And I have, yes, as I've said, 5, the yarn is just falling on me, I have 5 skeins of this, and this will turn into the poetry pullover by Sari Nordland. Actually, as many other yarns in my stash, this has been laying there for over half a year now, and was never casted on because I so impulsively buy yarn that I buy more yarn than I could ever knit. So basically, I'm just a consuming victim. Like if I see something that says, "Oh, we have today a 70% sale on this and this and this yarn," then my brain automatically thinks, okay, someday I'm going to use it, so I'm going to buy it. And then it gets even bigger and even bigger, and my stash is just overflowing. And now I have, like, we're now currently at Vlogmas Day 19, and I still have so much yarn in my stash that I have not spoken about during this Advent. And I already showed you this day included 19 different yarn quantities for 19 different projects. And I still have, if I'm not lying right now, for at least 6 or 7 or even 8 or 9 projects yarn in my stash. So next year, as I've said in previous videos, is definitely most of the time just going to be stash busting. And all the money I don't spend on yarn, or I would usually spend on yarn, I would just put away. And then when I would really love to make, for example, my dream knit, the Jenny Jacket V-neck, I could invest in more expensive yarn, or yarn that I always wanted to knit with and never did. And then I could invest in this yarn because, I saved a lot of money. So yes, the poetry pullover is a all over lace design. And since our knotlet is kind of the texture queen for lace and cables and all of that, this is actually the recommended yarn that she used for her sample. And again, this is like my color palette. I always tend to browns, grays, whites, sometimes black, but it's really hard to knit with black because you can't see your stitches, and you can only knit when you have like a little knitting lamp, or when it's bright outside, or during the day. And my other kind of color palette is like pastels and soft washed out colors, and this fits into the vibe really well. So yes, this was today's advent. So this is for a cute little hat, and this is for the poetry pullover by Sorry Notland. So yes, so currently my little boy is asleep, and I forgot my Mia cardigan test knit in his room. And usually when I go into his room again when he's asleep, he automatically notices this. I don't know why. And he wakes up. So in the meantime, while he's asleep, I'm going to continue my boucle hoodie, because this is a super quick knit, and I can imagine to finish the whole front section today. I'm just going to show you it again. This I showed you today's morning. So I finished the back panel and, made the little shoulder pieces, and now joined everything into the front. I can just try this on real quick. Sorry if my mic is now a bit funky, but yarn in my mouth. So this is actually how it's looking so far. Yeah, imagine it like this. So, and then the back panel should just lay down here. Yeah, now it sits like it should be. So yeah, so like this. Yes, like this. So this is as much as I have done. And I think I'm just going to continue this because I really want to knit right now. I'm just going to leave it here. I just want to knit. Like, my fingers are really tingly, and I just want to have some needles in my hands. So I think during cooking dinner and while my son is asleep, I'm going to continue on this, and maybe even finishing the front portion and joining it with the body, and then it's basically just stockinette in the round. And on 6mm needles with dropped clay, double-stranded. I think it's going to go by so quickly, and the texture is really, really nice. I'm really happy that I chose to do it double-stranded, and I got gauge immediately, so that's pretty good. And yes, I can't wait to have my cozy hoodie. So yes, thank you so much, guys, for watching and supporting my vlogmas. We may see each other again later in the day when I update you on my Mia cardigan progress. I know that the Mia cardigan progress is not going to be that high and overflowing as for the boucle hoodie, because the Mia cardigan is knitted on DK weight yarn on 4mm needles, so it's definitely not as fast as a boucle double-stranded on 6mm needles. So, but I'm definitely going to update you anyway. And yes, I hope you guys liked this video today. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and I see you guys later. Hi guys, a quick little update on my test knit journey. So my original plan was to only knit on the boucle hoodie while my son was asleep, but I got so carried away on this boucle hoodie test knit that I didn't stop working on it, and now I have joined in the round and knitted this much of my boucle hoodie. Since it's on 6mm needles, it goes by so quickly, but I'm actually now missing a day in my Mia cardigan test and schedule, so I really need to knit on that one tomorrow, so I'm not that far behind. But this is what I have gotten so far. I just joined in the round. I have like 2 rounds done, so really fresh joined in the round. But yeah, I just have this much of my first skeins left since I'm double stranding, and yes, I have to do a lot of the body, and then the hood still needs to come on, but this is the progress I've gotten. And it was so fun knitting on this, even though I'm really slow in boucle knitting because sometimes the stitches are really tight because they're knitted together with the boucle loops above the threads, and it's just not the coolest process. But I like the fabric and I like the look, and since it's on 6mm needles, even if you're knitting slow, you're getting quicker progress because the stitches are so big and the rows are so big that even when you're slow knitting on 6mm needles, it kind of flies by quickly as well. So I'm not disappointed in me slowly knitting this thing. And yes, but this is really, I promise, really going on hold now. And I now need to focus on my Mia cardigan so I can get this finished, since I'm as well making some helpful tutorials for the designer. So this is actually something I need to get on going right now. So yes, if you've watched so far, thank you so much for watching my vlogmas. I can't describe how happy I am that even like 2 people are watching this. And yes, I definitely want to continue after Vlogmas with my normal knitting podcaster schedule, so knitting podcasts and everything. So that's definitely a plan. And then what I've knit in 2024 is coming your way as well. So yeah, stay tuned and I see you in the next Vlogmas episode. Bye!